Hi, I'm just making a video of a mermaid journal that I made for my niece Paige. Her birthday is coming up and I made this for her, and I just wanted to record it before I sent it off to her. So this is the cover. It's got a seam binding closure that I hoped would look sort of like seafoam. And I went with a sort of a loose ends, seaweedy, frondy kind of feel for the whole thing. So it's very fluffy and stringy and all that jazz. So I'll just page through and I'll point anything out that, needs to be pointed out. So front cover, there's a little journaling spot. I have some stitching on the edges of the pages with the long strings left hanging, just to give it a watery feel. Journaling card. And here, I don't know if you can see or not, but I did stamp some fish so they look like they're swimming in the current, which I thought was kind of cool, but it's very faint, so probably can't see it. Just a little flip for some extra writing space, and a cool mermaid paperclip that my friend Paula gave me when she heard I was doing a mermaid journal for Paige. And this eyelash trim glued on the side of the pages gives it that fluffy feel. It was very fiddly, but it worked out okay in the end. So I've got a vellum pocket, and then in here I just have some hibiscus dyed. All the pages are hibiscus dyed. Actually, they're just dyed with that tea to give it a blue splotchy effect. And it's just a little scrap for some extra writing space. Then I've got this vellum octopus, and I really like the way that you can see the hibiscus spatter behind the vellum. It just gives it a really watery look. I have some of these clusters throughout that I just made from ribbon and cheesecloth and paper, and with this eyelash trim, and I think they look kind of messy and seaweedy and cool. And I have a Wendy flip here, and it's held together with a feather. So you can take the feather out, and then it flips open to reveal the seahorse. And in the back, I just have another scrap of hibiscus dyed paper, just for a little extra writing. And then I have some journaling cards. These little mermaid ladies with just some lined stamping on the back, and then just some seaweed sort of underwater landscape on the bottom. And this is a pocket on the side as well, or a tuck, and if she finds the feather too fiddly, I gave her this little sort of bookmarky thing that she can use instead if she wants something that's a little easier to take in and out. Then we've got a tuck with the mermaid saving the prince, of course. A little stamping, another cluster, and then journaling card with some mermaid ladies grooming and making themselves look good. The little lining on the back, and the top one is a pocket as well for something small, and then the side has these little tags in them. They're just plain, and a blue one on top. And I really like this journaling card I just think that the mermaid looks so wistful looking in the porthole of the ship. And this is just an embossed octopus with a whole lot of stuff going on. Some ribbon, some cheesecloth, some eyelash trim, the whole nine. And just a little flip for extra writing. A belly band with a mermaid journaling card. And then a journaling card, and there's this bag which I've sewn on, and inside, I won't open it, but inside there's a really sweet mermaid charm. So I thought she could just put whatever she wanted in the bag. And then I've got a jellyfish and some fish journaling cards in a sort of a vellum-y, watery pocket. Fussy cut out some seaweed to include, and did some coral stamping. This is just a scrappy notebook, and it's just held on with this belly band so it can be replaced. And it's hibiscus dyed as well, so you get that cool blue watery stain. Another cluster, a ship at sea, and then another flip for some writing space, and this one has a whale paperclip. Then I did just a few little tags with jellyfish on them and little pearls for air bubbles and some silver gilding. And this one's just a green one, and I really like how this pocket turned out actually, just with the blue and the silver gilding on the waves. I just think it looks cute. Then some decoupaged fish. Another jellyfish journaling card with some mulberry over top, so it looks kind of watery. That's sticking out. And then just another vellum pocket. I really love the image of the sort of mermaids sort of swarming around. And some hibiscus dyed paper just for extra writing and a little interest on the side. And then here is a door that you open up, and you have the mermaid queen sort of in the embrace of the octopus, and she's got her scepter. I really like this journaling card. I think it's really cool image. And that just goes in this little vellum pocket, and then at the top there's a little scrap of paper just for extra writing. And of course it's also a pocket at the side. And then some more stitching and fish stamping, some more of that eyelash trim, and a little bit of fussy cut seaweed. And that takes us right to the end of the book. So that's Paige's journal, and thanks for hanging out.